A heartbreaking story here as another person has lost their life. And this is in connection with this bacteria coming out of the water around Florida. I've reported on this several times now. And it seems that this, whatever it is, floating around in the waters out here, is all of a sudden taking the lives of people quicker than it ever has in history that I have ever reported on. There was a little girl that got infected. Then there was a 70-some-year-old woman that had gotten infected and had died. Then we had a man get infected last week in his arm. He was lucky, treated it quickly, and was able to overcome it. Now we're hearing that not only people with open wounds should refrain from going in the water, but anyone with an illness like cancer or anything where you have a weakened immune system, they are warning not to go in the water. Doing everything I can to play my part to get this information out there, and I thank those that share it, because this helps save lives. The man that you see here, unfortunately, just lost his life as well within 48 hours of going to the beaches in Florida. They heard about the stories that I reported on, about the girl, about the woman. They went down there. They made sure that their dad, this man here that just passed away, he did have cancer, but he was feeling great. They covered up all the wounds on his body, any little scratches, anything. They went swimming, had a blast. 4 o'clock the next morning, within 12 hours, he woke up with chills, with a fever, and they rushed him to the hospital. They took him to Memphis Hospital. Then when they got there, they tried to play it off and say this whole thing about this flesh-eating disease is being blown out of proportion. This is what they had the nerve to say. This is what he ended up having. It mutated because of his weakened immune system into a stronger form and took his life. Now, this was not there before, and she's warning about this. I guess the daughter is putting this out to make people aware that he didn't have any wound or any swollen anything on his back. And when they saw this, they said, oh, it's staph infection. They were wrong. It was this flesh-eating bacteria, ladies and gentlemen, that has taken the life of another person. Cancer isn't what killed him here. This killed him within 48 hours. So a heads up to anyone out there that has a weakened immune system thinking about going down to Florida, you may want to rethink all this. And in terms of this whole situation, something seems up with this. I will leave a link. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and DLive for more. It's been Dabu7. Much love.